Hang on, come on. Please. Okay, give me a second. I gotta wait for it to respond. There we go. Okay. Hey guys, Kid Minecraft. Wow. I've had this new name, for probably 3 weeks now. And I just almost said Kid Minecraft 254. No. Hey guys, Ultraviolet Gaming here, and welcome back to another video where today we are back in my Minecraft creative world. Now, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We are going to be working with redstone today. Now, this is not that hard. So, as you could probably tell by the name of this video, I am going to be teaching you on how to make a Minecraft auto item sorter with overflow protection. So what that means is, like, if you dump a bunch of items in there, the regular item sorter, which would only have 2 redstone right there, would overflow, and when one of the hoppers was filled, it would power the one next to it, and then, well, all of this stuff right here would flow down into this chest right here, which you do not want with these auto item sorters. So let me just give you a quick show off of this. This is also infinitely expandable too. I think you can go a max of, no, I don't even know if there's a max. I don't think you can extend this out for miles. You can run it around corners and everything because, well, it's this small, so compact. So let me show you this. So this is the input chest right here. You could all obviously have a chest right here with a item where I can't remember the word for it, but it's an item transporter, item elevator. There we go. Hook it up into an item elevator, which then runs it into this line of hoppers right here. But as you can see, when we chuck wood in here, you'll see it begins to be filtered out by the system. And if we open this chest, we can see wood coming into this hopper, this chest only, and none of the others. So, by the way, if you're wondering how I managed to get these chests next to each other, it's easy. You just do chest, trap chest, chest, trap chest. This one's not, yeah, you get the idea. So, all of our wood is now gone, and we should see that we have exactly 1 stack in here, which we do. And we can just take that out again. As you can see, I'm going to do the last one in the line here, which is diamonds. Chuck those in there, and I can't really open it because it's a trap chest, and see, items won't flow in it because it's powering the hopper. But as you can see, this torch is turned off, which is unlocking this hopper, and yeah, unlocking this hopper, and we should see all of our diamonds are now sucked up, and there we go, we have our stack of diamonds. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you that you could throw, oh no, just quickly grab a chest, that you could throw tons upon tons of items in here. And as you can see, if this was normal, what would happen is this right here would power all of these, unlocking all of these other hoppers. But because there's this third redstone dust, that doesn't happen. So as you can see, we've got our wood flowing in as fast as the hoppers can go. And if one of our chests are to fill up, it will simply be transported down into this chest right here, which it's not that bad, really. because you won't have overflow and it won't break. This is pretty much unbreakable unless you like do this wrong. The only kind of bad part is you lose 41 of your items right here. And actually, technically, 42, because for some reason, there always seems to be one in this chest. But don't worry, if you put a stack in here, you'll have a stack in here. And if you put half a stack in here, you'll have half a stack in here. So you're actually losing 42 of the items, but really, if you have this huge item sorter, you don't need all of those items, because apparently you have so much resources that you are able to do this. So, yeah. But, let's quit the talking and showing off, and wow, this is getting really laggy. But, let's just start building this thing. Alright, so, what you are going to need is hoppers, redstone torches, redstone renamed items, which I will do that in a second. Of course, chests and comparators and repeaters. So, and of course, redstone torch. Yeah, I said that already. And if you want to label it with item frames, you can do that as well. So, let's quickly just set up our chests here. So we've got 4 chests. Let's make them the same as before. So we have I put all of my wood in this chest. Let me grab some out of there. So we have wood, diamonds, slime balls, and dandelions. So it's pretty simple. These you would kind of want, see, if you have them at ground level, your sorter is going to be 1 block under the ground. If you have enough room, that's alright. But next up, once you have all of your chests down and they're all set up, you're going to want to run hoppers into those chests. And then that's it for right now. So, coming out of those hoppers, you are going to want to place a line of blocks, each with comparators coming out from them. Then place 2 more rows in front of that with redstone dust on top of all of it, just like that. And then you're going to want to go down 1 more block, and in fact, I'm quickly just going to place down all of my repeaters right now, and all of my blocks in. So underneath this second row, you're going to want to place a row of repeaters going in that direction towards your chests, with blocks all in front of them. And then, on the sides of those blocks, you're going to want to place redstone torches. Make sure you get them on all of those blocks. And then, just place a line of blocks just like this in front, 1 layer below, and then place your redstone dust on top of all of that, and that is pretty much the entire sorter done. Now all we need to do is take your hoppers, crouch on top of a surface, I'm doing it on my chest, and right click the comparators. You want to make sure that it is running into the comparators right now. So then, just running into that, you're going to want to place a line of hoppers, and actually it should be going this way. So you might want to place a chest at the end and then run your hoppers across towards that chest. Then at the front of it, you're going to want to have your item input, and over here, just in case your items fill up, your chests fill up, you're going to want to place another chest right here. And that is it. Well, not really. So, take out your anvils, and you're going to want to take any random item, really, and rename it anything. So, hey, guys, so you should only need 4 of these per hopper, so just throw those in there. And you're going to want to place them in the last 4 slots. Then, all you have to do is look at which one it is. This one is wood, so you're going to want to take your wood and throw it into there. And you should see that it goes down to 41. And then, of course, there's going to be one stuck in there, but that's okay. Then this one is diamonds, I think. So throw diamonds in there, slime balls in there, and dandelions in there. And as you can see, we will begin to get items going through. So, that is pretty much it for the sorter. So, as you can see, it's super simple. You can extend this out as much as you want. You could have it go a mile long. Now, what this will do is you can have an input right here. And in fact, because it's only 12 minutes, I think I'm going to do a double tutorial. I'm going to do an input for this. So, you might want to have it on a higher platform. If you don't, it's fine if you have it on the ground. So, kind of near your... So now what we're going to do is we're going to make a item transporter. So you're going to need a dropper, a redstone comparator, a repeater, and then redstone dust. And any blocks. They don't have to be transparent necessarily, but I just like using transparent blocks because it looks cool. So, first off, you're going to want to place a dropper facing upwards. This is for an item elevator. You could just have it on a raised platform and have your chest at this level, and then just run your hopper line into this hopper, and then go on your way. But if you want it at ground level, you can make a auto item elevator. So, this dropper right here, you're going to want to take a comparator out of that, running into a block, which then is going to run into redstone dust. And you're going to want to have 3 of that, and actually, wait a second, yeah, scratch that. Place 2 redstone dust in front of your comparator, and then coming out of this first redstone dust, run it right back into your comparator, chuck it into subtract mode. So now, what that does is it creates a redstone clock. So, we subtract it, and it goes. So what this will do is if you have items in here, it will sense that. Then it will run back into the comparator, and because it's in subtraction mode, well, there's nothing powering this dropper. But what it will do is it should create a redstone clock. I might be doing this wrong. There's a big possibility I am. but if we run a repeater out from that, no, okay, scratch that. So let's just take these out from there. So that should create a redstone clock. That needs to be in subtract. I'm not sure about it, but if we take a repeater output from there and run it into a block with 2 repeaters running into another block with an okay, and then a repeater coming out from that into your dropper, and then see, I'm not sure why that isn't working. You could just create a regular redstone clock, but oh wow. Okay, so I know why it's not working. Okay, I'm gonna try and do this as fast as I can. Okay, so take a comparator out from that, run it into a repeater, which then runs into a block, which then you take a comparator out from that, redstone dust in front of it, and running back around into it. 2 blocks out from that, you're going to want to place 2 redstone dust, with then a repeater, with redstone dust, I mean, really you don't need repeaters there. Well, actually, yes you do. You need a 1 repeater there. And if we put that into subtract mode, and then we run this redstone dust all the way into the dropper with a block in front of it, if we put an item in there, we should see, yes, it creates a redstone clock. And what that will do is when we chuck items in there, it will rapidly dispense items, drop items out, which is what we want. And this is a 1-tick redstone clock too. So let me explain what's going on here. So this dropper, when it has items in it, this comparator is sensing that it has items in it, running that redstone signal into a repeater, which is running into this block. This block needs to have a power level of 15. That is why this wasn't working, is you need a power level of 15. So then the comparator is in subtract mode. What that will do is it will subtract this input right here, this input right here from this input. So if this is 15, it will put out a redstone signal of 15, which is 15, 14, 13, but also 15, 14, 13, which then goes back into it. 15 minus 13 equals 2, so it will put out 2. So 1, 2, which won't get to the repeater. But what it will get, and it won't get to itself either. So then, since it has no input coming in from here, it will then sense 15 from here, 15, 14, 13, subtract 13 from 15, 2, and you get what I mean. And it does this really, really fast, creating a 1-tick redstone clock. Then, what you're going to want to do is on top of your dropper, place blocks in a 3 by 3 area. You have to make sure that it is 3 by 3, otherwise the items will glitch out. And really, it is glitching. This all works on glitching. So then, you're going to want to, on the top 2 blocks, top center block, you can run this however high you want, but you're going to want to knock out the center block and whichever block is facing your item sorter. And then, whoa, run your hoppers. I keep putting caps lock on instead of crouching. So then all we have to do is run hoppers into that and then place a chest on top of those hoppers. And as you can see, if we place 40 diamonds in there, it will get glitched up through the item elevator into the hoppers. And I'm just gonna quickly fill all of this in. Ah, no, that breaks it. Okay, but if I hadn't have done that, if all of this was filled in, like there's nowhere that it can escape, that the items can escape, then it would have worked. So let me just quickly throw 4 more wood blocks in there. They all go into the hoppers, which go into our diamond chest and our wood chest. So, yay, you get 2 tutorials in one today, so I'm just gonna quickly throw all of that stuff in there. And you can see that it will begin to go through my item sorting system. It will not overflow, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So anyway guys, if you were able to make this, and if you think you are going to incorporate this into your Minecraft survival worlds, because really the only big thing that you have to go for is these comparators. If you didn't know, comparators require quartz. That's it. They require 3 stone, 2 redstone torches, and 1 quartz to craft. Which means that before you can make this in your survival world, you will have to go into the nether and, well, create more. But one thing that you do want to make sure is when you're building this, don't build this or input any items into it while you're building it. So, as you can see, all of our diamonds are in here. Oh, shoot. Oh no. I broke it. Come on, can we? You know what, I'm just gonna keep down here. Oh, that operating system, but I don't really care. Okay, and then plate it like that. Yeah, there we go. So, we have 40 in there, 40 in there, and 40 in there, and 64 and 4 in there. So, yay, that is it. So, if you guys enjoyed this video and were able to make it, then please be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!